All right, we're live. Hey, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to our debut partnered Junkin Friday morning coffee series. And we hope to do this every Friday morning and just play around with our journals. Sometimes we'll do the same thing, sometimes we'll each be doing something different. We both encourage asking questions, and since there's two of us here, we can pay attention to the chat. And
Yes.
Dawn, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi. Hello, I'm Dawn, the Crafty Visage, and I like to junk journal, so this is great. And yeah, I have a channel. It's the Crafty Visage. Instagram, I'm the Crafty Visage. I go live on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Am I forgetting anything?
I'm gonna
Sometimes it's easier.
let's see, can I make you a moderator? No, I can't. Okay. Not from here anyway. Let me go ahead and link Dawn's channel. Give me a moment here because
Oh, Melissa's
I'm
in there. Good
slow.
morning, Melissa.
Oh, Melissa's here? Okay, great.
Yep, yep.
Morning,
The one to
Melissa.
one.
Okay.
Hi, Lala. Hi, Mrs.
Hi,
Wibbs.
one to one.
Miss
Hi, Diane. Good to see everyone. So, Dawn, why don't you tell them what you're doing, and then I'll tell them what I'm doing, and then we'll get started.
Okay. Well, I think I am going to play around this morning by making some faux washi tape. There's several different ways that you can do that, and I thought I would try them out. A couple of them I used tape on book pages to pull images to get strips of washi tape, tape, faux washi tape. And then there's a couple of other ways that you can do it with using tracing paper and stamping or collaging. So I thought I would try those ways also. But that's my plan.
Awesome, awesome. So, how would you use washi tape in a journal?
I would use it as a trim on my pages, like just accent
Hmm. So,
closure.
just
I
fodder.
can use, yeah, fodder. Yep.
Okay. And
Uh,
for people who don't know, fodder is basically washi tape, strips of paper, strings, just miscellaneous collage type items. More
and
coffee,
you can use it as tabs, especially the faux with
tabs.
the tape.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay, and then cool beans. And then I'm going to build a button closure, so partially open back journal. So here's what the back looks like. And this is one that I did, and it's got 3 signatures, and it's the signatures are just tied together with string. And then this is another one that's just a little smaller one. And what I want to do today is, because some people are turned off by the idea of junk journals because they think of grunge. And of course, grunge is my thing, and I know grunge is Dawn's thing. But I'm going to show you how to make buttons for this, and then we'll put one together. Not all today. It's going to have to be a series. And somebody will win it when it's done. So
nice.
there's that. So oftentimes we'll be quiet, or I'll be talking, and Dawn, you're going to have to say, "Hey, Tracy, I need to say something." But I'm going to start by
Okay.
cutting up double-sided paper. I recommend for this type of journal to use a bit of a heavier paper, just because, it's held together with string, and you don't want that string cutting into your paper and it potentially ripping it. So this one, for instance, has all heavier paper. You can add, stuff to this, and this is a blank journal right here. It hasn't had any decorating yet.
Nice. That's
Hi
what I'm starting with,
Cordelia.
and
Hi
I'm actually going to
Donna.
use
Hi
my journal.
Jean. Let's see. Hi Frida. Hi Jay. Oops, there goes an earbud. I need to get bigger thingies for these earbuds.
Yeah, that's the
So I'm
downfall
going to
of
start by cutting up
earbuds.
paper. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Sounds good. And I'm going to build, well, I'm going to do the washi tape, but I'm actually going to be building in my, the journal that I started on Lala's channel.
Okay, great.
And I think throughout, as long as it takes throughout the series, I'll be working in that journal towards completing my scavenger hunt challenge.
Uh-huh. So I'm cutting these down to 8.5 by 11, so just normal paper size. And then I'll use the scraps for the buttons so that everything coordinates. Oops, that's not my cutter. So they'll go like that. And then these can all be buttons and pockets and other good things like that.
Nice. So I picked up some really cheap stamps from the Dollar Tree. And I love these for things like doing stamp collage or washi tape because they are cheap and sometimes don't stamp perfectly. But I like that.
You know what else those are great for? Any of those silicone stamps are really terrific for making fake um, wax seals with hot glue because the hot glue doesn't damage
Oh,
them.
yeah,
Or you don't care if it does.
exactly. Exactly. I also think they're great for the gel plate. I don't know if
Yes,
you've tried them on the
yes.
gel plate.
Oh, I use my regular stamps on the gel plate. I ain't afraid.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. But I find these ones are squishy and I can kind of get a really good, you know,
Yeah.
push it to be.
This paper that you see me using here, folks, is from Stampin' Up. A friend of mine, Pam, sent it to me, oh gosh, a couple of years ago, and I've never even touched it.
Nice. That's pretty. I like that.
You know, it's completely apart from any grunge. Okay, so it's just again
Okay.
illustrating that you don't have to do grunge. But I recommend for this type of journal double-sided paper.
Melissa Klepser is asking about the scavenger hunt channel. I mean, the challenge. If you go, I think I posted it on my channel in the community tab, Melissa, but it's actually hosted by a girl on YouTube, Janet Young, and she hosts one every year. Last year was my first time participating. But she gives you a prompt list and you follow it, and you don't have to make the things into a junk journal. Some people just collect the items for the scavenger hunt and put it in a shoebox. So it's preference on how you want to collect the things. I just like putting it into a junk journal because it's something that's easily storable on my shelf and it's fun to look at.
Right. Yes. Excuse me. Okay.
So right
Boy,
now
I
I'm
did
just
not cut this cake.
collaging a bunch of things on this. This is actually tracing paper.
Cool.
Have you made faux washi before? I feel like I've
I
seen you do
have.
it.
Hmm.
How do you do yours?
Typically, I do what you're doing. I stamp on tracing paper.
Okay, cool.
I do have problems with shiny things in my journals. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
then
why
I've got this.
I liked the tape method, but the tape methods that I saw, they used the Scotch tape that was. It's more like this one because I have several different types of tape. This one is more dull, like the washi,
Yeah.
you know, the dull washi that you get. But then you have this stuff that is, you know, shiny and yeah.
Well, you know you
But I
can
found
dull
the
that
tape I
up,
have.
right?
It's either not.
You want to know how to
No,
dull it up?
please. Yes.
Distress collage medium.
Oh. Now, if I don't have that, could I use like a a matte finish
Mod Podge,
Mod
maybe?
Podge?
Yeah, matte Mod Podge.
I'll have to try that.
Oops, wrong one.
Thank you for that tip.
Uh-huh. I want 3 signatures in this book, so I'm going to do 3 signatures of 5 each. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need
Good
a
morning,
total of
Sidget
15
Pam.
sheets. Morning, Pam.
So I was trying to think of a theme to do, even though it's the Scavenger Hunt Journal, a theme for it.
Uh-huh.
So I was thinking where spring is approaching, trying to think positively, that I would go with like flowers, you know, botanical type theme.
Yeah.
I also have some of these Stampers Anonymous. They're ancient stamp sets from way back when. I don't know if you remember seeing any of these.
They came in like kits or something, right?
I don't know. I was my best friend years ago that lived in Texas. I used to go visit her. She sent me like 4 of them. But I think you used to be able to buy them individual like this. This one's Nature's Elements. But yeah, I always take every opportunity I can to use some of these older sets. Plus, it's the only ones that I really have that are Tim. So I gotta get on the wagon. Jump on the Tim train.
Jump on the Tim train. It's kind of a rabbit hole. I think there's some dark colors in here I think I want to not use.
Good morning, Frida.
Yeah, I don't want this one. So this is a selective junk journal because it's not really junk until I get to the ephemera part.
Right. I like it though. I love the bright colors. It reminds me of boho, like a boho style.
Yeah. 11.
Good morning, Cordelia. In case I missed you. She says, Mommy Guide, my art journal is blank pages, heavy-duty paper that I use various stamps, mediums, rub-ons, etc. to create an art page. You could certainly turn a junk journal into an art journal. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes, Frida, you'll have to check out Janet's page. She includes the printout for the scavenger hunt if you're interested. But this is the list. looking to see if I can include. I don't even see anything. Oh yeah, botanical. Oh good. Oh, she's got a really cool prompt on there. It's called fingerprint bees.
Oh,
That
those are
sounds.
so cool.
Yeah. Um,
13.
oh, this is good. So TGIF to everyone watching, except for Lala. Well, she's probably still on a Friday.
Yeah, I think it's
Just
Friday night for her.
yeah.
I think I want some solid pages in here too. Oops, that one's funky. Oh, it's fine. Yeah, so a scavenger journal is just where you go and find or create the objects that are the prompts for the journal, Frida. So it sounds like fun, and I was thinking that I might adapt Defember with this one because I
Oh
didn't do
yeah.
that this year.
I didn't either. I didn't even get a chance to watch. I think I watched maybe 3 videos out of the whole thing.
I haven't watched any. It seems like I'm getting so many friends now that I'm constantly watching videos.
Right? That's my problem. Uh, yeah, I
Well, as soon as
know.
they take the Hallmark Christmas movies off, I'll be looking for something to watch.
Those are still up, huh?
I'm finding them on YouTube, so yeah,
Oh, oh well, those will be on all year, I think.
maybe. Well, as soon as YouTube stops recommending them.
There you go. Yeah, I found this a couple of these sets from the Dollar Tree. I couldn't believe how nice they stamped, actually. You know, sometimes it's hit or
Awesome.
miss, I guess.
That gets dirty in there.
So I've never done this, so I'm kind of I didn't really. I kind of glazed, like browsed lightly over some videos, and I know that they that they covered it with Mod Podge, but I can't remember if they cut it first. Would you recommend cutting it first or leaving it whole and then cutting it later?
I would cut it later,
Okay.
and I could be wrong.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I guess is just to try it.
Oops, sorry on my camera. Oops, I got a duplicate. I don't want a duplicate. Oh, no, it's not. I don't want those two darks
All right.
together.
I'm going to take my headphones off for a second because I just have to reach for a metallic ink.
Okay.
All right. I thought I was all set, but then I was like, oh, maybe I should add some metallic to this. This stamp pad's from 1902. It's the Archival Brilliance. I think they still make it, though.
Might have some.
I love the Cosmic Copper. It's the only color I have for it. Oh, loving this.
Now for the buttons. Now for buttons, you can buy dies. I bought these are Elizabeth Craft dies, or little button dies, but I like multiple sizes. So this is where I love my punch. But the handy part about the dies is that you can cut one out and get yourself a little template for poking your holes. Because I had a heck of a time making my own template for the buttons that I've made. And these are some of the ones I've made, and these are more on the grunge end.
I love those.
And some of them I bought some wood buttons off of Amazon and covered them, but it's really hard to get a needle through them. My paper ones are much easier. I'm gonna grab a couple of punches.
Yeah. I'll have to get a beading needle, one of these long things here.
Yeah?
The eye is the same. This one was longer. I actually cut it off with wire cutters, and then I filed the end of it so it wasn't so pokey. So I use this one for tatting. But it's great for buttons and beads with small holes.
Yep, gonna need one of those. Not for a while. I'm on the spending freeze.
I hear that. I did get some organizing things the other day when I went out. I was like, oh, I really don't want to buy anything. And then I was like, but this is like a necessity.
It is.
So
I bought Mike an Instant Pot for his birthday. His birthday's Monday. And ours broke a long time ago, and he cooks for our dogs every day. So, and he was doing it in the Instant Pot until it broke.
Nice. That's a nice gift.
Let's get my smaller one.
I'm not sure which is going to work better here. We'll try it. Keep your hair out of the Mod Podge today, Dawn. Oh. Now, what do we do about running ink? I never thought about that. Probably have to dry it like really well.
Maybe dry it or do the other side.
Oh, that's a good idea.
But still, sometimes it bleeds through.
Well, we'll add to the grunge, I guess.
I'm not going to lie, making these buttons takes a bit of time because you want to layer and layer and layer them. So this is where your scrap bin comes in, and that should be plenty of buttons for the back of my journal. And I kept them all bright and happy. The rest of this stuff can be used, and I get like those 12 by 12 storage things from scrapbook.com to keep all the scraps and everything in when I'm not using it, so that everything's organized together in one place. But for now, I'm just going to set it aside. And
Like
now I
there's
need to punch scraps.
storage stuff. I almost jumped on that container they showed yesterday, 4-level container.
I'm not looking anymore.
Okay. I'm
No,
not
I'm
going to talk
not.
about it then. I don't want to tempt you.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't want to be the reason that you break your no-buy.
Well, I already broke it for the Tim Holtz ink, of course.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's tomorrow. Ooh.
Is it? Oh,
Is it
I
tomorrow?
pre-ordered from Simon Says Stamps.
Yeah, but he'll release the name, right? Tomorrow? Saturday?
I thought it was the 18th, 16th. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it is. You would know better than me. I just know I saw Saturday, I thought. So I thought it was this week.
You guys, this is just one of multiple scrap bins. So,
All right.
but these are the heavier 110. And I like to have at least 3 or 4 layers on each. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can use regular buttons too if you want to. 7, 8. Start out with 8 of each.
So I think I'm going to have to buy some of that tape that I saw it being used, because the tapes that I used, either my books are so old they don't want to tear, or the tape is not strong enough.
Oh, okay.
So
I need 24 of each.
Yeah, I have a ton of buttons too. I don't have a lot from scrapbooking days because I didn't invest unless they came in a kit. But I save buttons when, not clothes that I'm donating that are usable, but clothes that aren't usable and they're going in the bin. I remove buttons. I am a button thief.
I have a lot of buttons too, tons of them. And I could use those instead of making my own, but I want them to match the journal. Don't go over there where I can't pick
like
you up.
making paper buttons. I love them.
22.
And it was awesome because when I went thrifting, I found the hole punch for buttons and the slot punch. So I have the little circles and the slots. Yeah, they were like 50 cents.
You mean like this little guy? Well, this is a star shape. Where is he? Where is he? Where's my little dealy bobber?
They're like this. They're an actual.
Oh, let me see. So it makes an actual button? Stop it! Yeah. I want those.
I found them at the thrift shop.
How
they
cool.
were like 25 cents a piece. Yeah. I was like, yes, please.
The vault is tomorrow, Melissa, and the new color is the 13th. Gotcha. I'm actually not buying anything from the vault.
Me either. I don't own enough of his stuff to get overly like over the moon about it. Like over, I don't know how to explain. I can't go crazy because I don't have it. So I guess I don't know what I'm missing.
Good plan.
Same with the ink. I was like, darn, I wish I could get like, I'm excited to know what it is, but I don't own enough of the distress inks to know, like, to get it.
Well, sadly, I have all of the inks and all of the oxides. I don't have all the sprays. I wish I did, but I don't because I never remember which one I need.
I started out with
The
his
sprays
app
are my favorite. Oh,
and was putting
yeah, I
things
don't think
in
the app
way
works
back when.
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been there in ages because, like I said, I started to collect them, but then I kind of fell off the wagon. Okay, so I laid a piece of packing tape on this music sheet. I stamped some botanical in green. I'm gonna rip. Oh, see, it doesn't want to lift. Even the packing tape.
It must be, you might need to use some sort of coated paper maybe that would rip the coating off.
I tried that. I'll try it again while I have you, but I even burnished it with my bone folder, thinking that would help to really grab the top layer. Some came out great. Like last night I was playing and I was like, I wonder if I can do some washi tape because I can use some washi tape to, you know, embellish pockets and stuff.
Well, my washi
And I did
tape is still stuck in Mableton, so I mean I have a ton of it, but I bought that cat washi tape.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe I've never seen such a thing. Like to make that many trips.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
It's like they lost Huntsville.
It's like I probably don't want to buy something from China anymore. It's not that I hate Chinese things, I just hate the shipping.
Yeah. Well, did I see, was it the washi tape shop?
Yeah.
It's not like, yeah, so it's not like it's like an underground shop or anything. Like it's very popular.
Yeah, I didn't know it was based in China, or I might have had second thoughts. But, you know, I buy from other places that are based in China without any problems. Okay.
So this botanical book was heading for the shredder.
Oh, that's sad.
I know.
That's a beautiful book.
Yeah, well, it was until I started ripping with tape.
If you order
So if
gems
you
from
have an
Scrappy
issue with
Tales, you get a
books,
lot, according to Cordelia.
oh, really? I don't think I've never ordered from Scrappy Tales. It's very sad. I need to because I have followed her since she was crafting when she was putting herself through college.
Oh, wow.
When she was doing pop-up cards and selling pop-up cards. Yeah. Now she's become so successful. I feel guilty. I haven't purchased from her. Well, I didn't have the means to before, I guess. Now I can.
Yeah.
So that's my excuse. Darn you, tape. There we go. All right, I'm gonna try it. If I do these long ones, they're sturdy enough with the packing tape, if I can get it to pull right, to make like belly bands down the page. to tuck ephemera and tags under.
Okay.
It's just getting it to
Let's see here. Let's see if I can find my button template. If I can't, then I'll make one. You see, I have a lot of blank scraps here too.
That's nice. I like doing that.
I'm going to make one because I want a 2-hole. I don't want a 4-hole, even though it's a big button. Sewing the 4-hole on the back means extra sewing. Nope.
Right. Where did you say you got your button dies?
Those are Elizabeth Craft, and I got them probably on scrapbook.com.
Nice.
And see, they're a little bit smaller, but they've got the 2 holes in the middle, and that's what I need. Just a little template.
Okay, Paige, please separate. I don't understand when I don't want to tear a book. I do. When I want to. It's like what the heck?
Your bud again.
I'm going to tear it out. So has Mike used his Instapot yet?
I just ordered it from Amazon this morning. I wasn't sure what I was going to get him for his birthday, and usually he won't let me get him anything. So, but I did tell him I was doing it, and he didn't even know I had enough money for that. And he's like, "Just get the cheap one." I'm like, "No, I'm not getting the cheap one. Get what you pay for."
Right. Yeah, that's what I want next is an Instapot. I mean, I have a crock pot and a roaster.
Yeah, and I have an air fryer, and like I said, we had an Instant Pot, but the Instant Pot also makes amazing tamales. And I miss tamales. They are a lot of work, but
no, I guess I'm not going to get this to tear. It's just not going to do it. It wants to up there. Well, we got a little bit. This is the thing. It's just coming in. Darn it. I got to find the right book, the right paper, and the right tape. Oh,
yeah, there you go. So what happens is on the back of these is they poke out like that. Just take my little sanding tool and sand them off.
Right, Melissa? Oops. I think I would be. It would be better if I think I'd have better luck at doing just a tape transfer with some of them. You know, soaking them and then just rubbing off the back. It's definitely not lifting.
And I am going to edge these just to give them some depth, but not in browns. I'm going to edge them in pastel colors. So like pink. Let's go with Kish Flamingo for this one. What do I want to use? Yeah, I'll use my paper pouncer here. That should be fine. We'll see.
Yeah, we're going to try that, Melissa. I'm going to miss the back and see if I can pull. this too. The back is coated, so it might not. I have to kind of scrape a little to get through the coating. Yeah.
And then I want some.
It's all an experiment. It's science.
Mm-hmm. Science.
Science and chemistry, right? Good morning, Judy. Bye, Cordelia.
Bye, Cordelia. Have a good day. Monopoly, what's going on? Oh, is that a game you guys are playing online?
Oh yeah, Melissa. I know Melissa plays Monopoly. I've gotten alerts from her showing my
Yeah, I got
Monopoly
one
game.
from my daughter-in-law, and I didn't know if it was somebody hacked her account and she was goofing off or what was going on, so I ignored it.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of games online.
Pokemon Go, that's all I play.
Oh my god, I miss Pokemon Go, and I wonder if I downloaded my app if I would still be logged in, because yeah, that's not going to work. I used to play it when I was working direct care, doing BHP work. I had a kiddo that, actually a couple of them that were on the spectrum, that loved to walk around and hold the phone, because I don't think they got too often. I think some of the parents were uptight about kids using the electronics, you know. And it's like, hey, it's such a great learning tool. Such a great learning tool.
Right, exactly. So I just taped my button onto some mint tape, and I embossed it with, I'm trying to get it close to my camera, I embossed it with clear embossing powder, and then while it was still hot, I just kept dipping it back in to kind of get that thick enamel feeling. And then just kind of wait for it to cool and poke the holes back out, because it kind of fills them up.
Nice.
There we have a big shiny button.
I'm thinking I should try buttons while my washi tape is, because I'm not getting a good pull.
I think I want to do the back of this too, just to kind of seal it.
Oh, I think I'll try this. This one might work. And this is using the packing tape, and if I can get the shine off, I will be simply thrilled.
Okay.
Huh. There we go. I love it.
All right. Was that, and that was with the packing tape?
Yeah. So I'm going to try the Mod Podge like you mentioned. I have the mat. So maybe I'll include birds in my book.
Birds are awesome.
And botanicals. Yes, they are. We have a family of owls that lives out back. I love it in the evening, just before, well, like at dusk. Oh, I love hearing them.
Yeah, we have some too. Mike's terrified of them.
Oh?
He's sure they're going to eat the dog.
Oh, no. I mean, I guess that's a legit fear.
It's a Chihuahua.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Hi, Mary. Good morning, Jeanette.
I don't
Hi,
have any pets
Peggy.
anymore. Oh my gosh, I am so happy right now, T. Oh,
Oh, loving it, loving it, loving it.
I just need to get rid of the shine, like you said.
The button's basically all sealed now and shiny. I think I'll do the next one. I'll do the back side first because I messed up my front side doing the back side.
Good morning,
Do a
Jeanette.
small one. And I made a hot mess. I did. I believe I want to use a different glue. It barely hurts. It's fine.
And then I can take some vintage photo on the back and tint it a little.
Or some walnut stain, or actual walnut crystals. Do you have those?
I don't. I do have
I should send you
walnuts,
some.
whole walnuts.
Oh,
And I
that's
was
right.
thinking of processing them. I got them from Mag's Mag Francis. Yeah, a year ago or so, and I was like, I've got to process these, and
Hey,
you know,
Brian.
life.
You know what? It would be really super cool if one or so episodes you could show us like how you avocado dye paper. Because I know we'd
Oh,
have to go into your kitchen for that, right?
yeah, I could bring you on my phone.
Yeah. Be
Um,
fun, and I could just sit here
yeah,
and talk to people while you talk us through
okay.
that.
Yeah, I would love to show that. I'll start saving my. I think I have like 3 avocados downstairs to use up, so I'll start saving the pits and the skins. Actually, so I can do some. But yeah, that's a great idea. I could probably do the walnuts at the same time, just in a pan beside it, you know?
Uh-huh. I'll make sure my holes are big enough for me to thread through them. Little ones are hard to function, but we can do it.
Melissa Crawford, I cannot find my clear embossing powder. Surely I haven't run out. Ugh.
Oh my.
Mary, we have owls in one of our city parks that will swoop down on people to protect their nest. Oh, yeah. We have some great horned owls. Um,
Thanks, Marla. My friend Chow made me that one. She doesn't make them for sale. She just made it because she wanted to. She's talking about my pokey tool. She knows my favorite color is
oh, yeah,
red, so
yeah.
she made me a red one.
Yeah, my pokey tool is not, I don't have a beaded one though, Lala. My pokey tool is one that I had made, which I covered with polymer clay, and I actually would like to make some more tools. I just made some canes and I sliced them super thin and put them into a sheet and then just rolled them around my wooden handle and baked it. Lala wants a clay glue topper, so I've got to I got to bake her one and get it to her friend who is going to go visit her in the spring. So,
Oh, cool. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually wipe off my mess here because it's impeding my ability to grow.
yeah, I have a stack building too, and I'm like, how am I going to do this here? Because I can't have this stacking up around me.
How do you run out of that necessary staple, my friend? I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use my pokey tool to do this. I'm going to dip this here. Might be easier. Less messy. Only problem is going to be in my hand. What is touching my face?
Yeah, watch their fingers. Darn.
Oh no, your sketch marker ran away, Mary.
I guess that's why I asked about the dies, because I have a circle punch, but boy, it's horrible. It doesn't like to cut through cardstock.
Oh, I gotcha.
I hate these squeezy kinds. Always afraid of breaking them.
That wasn't a good idea either, because I just ended up making a navel. Okay, it picks off. Okay, I was better where I was. Okay, it was worth trying though.
Right? Oh, last night I took a bunch of scraps and I glued stacks of paper together and then cut them down into squares. So now I have like little foam tape, but it's not foam tape. It's just
perfect
cardstock to use for popping things up. I finished my sheet load.
Oh, you finished it? Okay, cool. Did you post it? I think I saw it. No, you didn't.
No, not yet.
No.
No, I picked up some.
Oh, that's pretty.
Paper.
Oh.
Stamped a layering rose that I've had forever from Hampton Arts that I got, I think, at Michael's.
It's gorgeous. Did you fussy cut that?
Yes, I did. For all 9 cards.
Yeah. I'm not so crazy about the ultra thick, Melissa. It's okay. We got about 5 minutes left here, folks. Now, Dawne and I are most likely going to continue to work on our stuff individually so that when next time we come together, we're a little further along in our projects.
Right.
Work-related tasks. Oh, gosh, Judy, you poor thing. I'm so happy to be done with that. I still work though. I mean, I make videos. That's work, especially editing them, getting them set up on YouTube, filling out the description boxes, doing all the things. And if you didn't see on my Facebook group, I did post a workshop that's happening. I want to say it's this weekend, but my brain, you know. Justin from Primal Video. It's a terrific workshop to really help you know what works and what doesn't work so people can find you on YouTube. So we have our regular followers, but we want to grow.
Right.
We want more than our regular followers. I think I want to do a
without
blue.
visiting 1,000 channels to network.
Right, exactly.
Meet people.
Let's do a shaded lilac.
That's
And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab a little and put it around these little buttonholes and then shade the outside. And you could use your distress embossing glaze to add, color as well. The only thing I like is this bucket is very handy. Getting the embossing glaze out of the little thingies onto a piece of paper and getting it back in is always tricky for me. Let's try it.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I'm going to test out this punch and see if I can get in the center. I don't even know if I can. The cardstock might be too thick. Well, darn it.
Oh, so just multiple layers then of this thinner stuff.
Uh-huh.
Let's see here. So I think,
Oh. I didn't even get the hole straight.
Let's do a seedless preserve. Why not? Like purple. Like purple.
So I might not like those punches much.
Right, if they're not going to act right.
So I'll just have to use my crocodile.
I'm going to do the back side first. I'll do the back side with clear because you're never going to see the back side really.
I'll have to make little dots on there. Oh my God. So yeah, I guess making multiple layers, I'll just have to use my crocodile and mark and punch holes.
Yeah, you could make a skinny paper template and then just lay it over top.
Right. And I'll just have to do single. But this is like 110-pound cardstock. 110, yeah. So say 110 or 120, but I think I ran out of 120.
Actually, I think what I'll do here, make my life easier, is just dump some out because I want multiple layers. I hope you do Kendra's card challenge, Mary.
Yeah. I picked my papers out for it. I'm all ready. I'll probably cut those out later today.
Oops.
Thank you, T, for this mat. I really love it.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it.
I love it because it holds the ink when you're trying to ink blend. And then it holds your items down too.
Mm-hmm.
There.
If you go thick like that, you don't want to touch it until it cools. I lost all my pattern, but I got a cool looking button.
Yeah, I like that.
Definitely,
spray
yeah,
it?
just watch the videos over. And if you download the template, if there's any confusion, each sketch has all the measurements on it. What'd you ask me, Dawn? I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, I asked if you sprayed it.
Sprayed it. No.
Spray.
Nope, I just used picked raspberry or Seedless Preserves Distress Embossing Glaze. Just to show
Oh,
that's
see, I
one
don't know
option to get colored buttons.
Absolutely. I love that.
So now we've got a little, and it, I tried to blow it out from the center, so I kind of got that little sort of button feel like you get. But we're out of time for today. Why all the little circles, Maria? Let me answer some questions. So since you came in late, I'll show you what we're doing here. If I can find them. Where did I put them? You guys! I lost 2 journals. That doesn't happen. Where'd they go? There they are. We're making a journal today with, it's basically an open back and it's sewn together and you stitch the buttons in. And so this one, for instance, has 3 signatures. And it's just got a lot of plain papers, got a lot of miscellaneous papers, and they're just tied together with string. The back is open. So the one that I want to make now is going to be made with pattern papers. So you want to use a heavier paper, and I'll show that in later videos what you need to do to get this impact. And here's another with some of my handmade buttons that is just a little one.
It's beautiful.
Just real simple. Got some pockets in the back. I haven't filled either one of them. I just made them and abandoned them. So that's why all the little circles, because I want to make buttons that coordinate with the papers that I chose for the inside of the journal. So, for instance, here's a couple. Oh, my hands are filthy. They're not actually. It's really weird. It's just the way the camera's seeing them. Looks like I have black soot all over my hands. That's crazy. Well, and those buttons will get sewn on just like these are on the back of the journal. Only this will be a very pleasant, it's not going to be a grungy journal. So I'm doing something out of my wheelhouse. But a lot of people would prefer a non-grungy. So off camera, I'm likely to put most of the rest of these buttons together today. And so I have them ready for next Friday. What's on tap for you, Dawn?
I'll probably work on some pockets. I'll probably work on some pockets.
Pockets.
Making pockets for next week. Probably pockets to use the tape and that I made.
Amazing.
Maybe I'll make
terrific.
envelopes with the little. Maybe I can make envelopes. But this came out all right. It's still drying. It's almost dry, but didn't get rid of the shine on the Mod Podge didn't get rid of the shine on the tape. I was hoping it would.
Maybe sand it a little.
I'll have to look into the mat. Oh, that's a great. Oh, that's a great idea.
I'm telling you, these right here, these little sanding discs are a great investment because they just fit right onto these little tools. And they're great for sanding paper and stuff. Yeah, non-grunge, Jean. I'm making a happy junk journal, and when it's finished, I'll give it away. So I like to do that on my channel, is give them away. I didn't give away my tree journal though. It's my treasure, but Anyway,
Thank
thank you
goodness.
everybody for coming to hang out with Dawn and I. We really loved having you here, and I hope that you come back next week. I hope we come back next week. I'm kidding. Don't forget to leave us a thumbs up on the way out. If you have questions, leave them in the comment section down below, and either Dawn or I will be happy to answer them for you.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Tracy, for having me.
No, you're with me forever, so you don't need to thank me. You're my partner.
Thanks, Tracy, for
Thank you for
thanks
being my
keeping me.
partner.
You betcha.
All right, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.